visited us. Yeah, recently we have many Africa customers, the Nigeria customer and the Benin customers. Yes, they visited our factory to check the cassava machines. Okay, so now let's start the live streaming. Yeah, welcome everyone. So first part, I'd like to show you about our company. Our head office we called Doing Holdings, and yeah, you can see the Doing Holdings. And now we have 4 subsidiaries to sell different machinery. Now we have two kinds of machine. One is the environmental machines, another is the food processing machines. For the environmental machines, we have the waste. Oh, do we sell India? Now we don't have customer from India. Cassava machine we don't have, but we have other machines like the waste plastic recycling machine. Yeah, we have many customer from India, and our waste tire refining machine. Okay, so now we have 4 subsidiaries to sell different machinery. And our company was set up in 2011. Yeah, 2011, and until now, more than 13 years old. Yes. Okay, so this is our subsidiary. We call it Henan Jinrui Food Engineering Technology. And our machine mainly process cassava machine and starch machines. For example, the gari machine, the cassava flour, cassava starch machine. For the starch, we mainly process cassava starch machine, potato starch machine, and the sweet potato starch machines. Yeah, so if you are interested in our machine, we are welcome getting your inquiry and welcome you visit China. So today I will show you about the cassava flour processing technology. Now in the market, maybe some customer already do some research. Now in market there has 2 methods to do cassava flour. One is process fresh cassava tubers to flour, and another is to process dry chips to do flour. Normally the difference of the 2 methods, just the different quality. Yeah, and because if you want the high quality cassava flour and the big capacity, so it's better to choose the wet method. That means process fresh cassava tubers to flour. And if you want the small scale, maybe some customer they just beginners, they want to start from small scale. So maybe some people want to storage cassava. They want to storage cassava and to process gradually. So they can consider to process dry chips to flour. Yeah. The different method will use different machinery. So today, I will show you about the wet method, process fresh cassava tubers to flour. And so you can see this is our complete flow chart about the cassava flour line, from the feeding hopper, and then the belt conveyor, the dry sieve, and the washing machine, the grating machine. Yes. So let's go on. This is cassava fufu flour processing, similar with cassava flour. So today, let's check a video firstly to check how to process cassava flour. Yeah, so this is a 3D video about the cassava flour processing. This video will show you a complete factory, complete and standard factory, to see how to use fresh cassava tubers to get flour finally. Cassava must. Yes. I saw a customer. One customer said, yes, you're right. Cassava mainly planted in Africa, and but of course in some East South Africa, like Indonesia, like Laos, also have cassava plantation. But the main cassava will be planted in Africa. So okay, you can see now in the video, there is our feeding hopper. Put cassava to the belt conveyor, and then with the belt conveyor transport cassava to the first washing step. Yeah, washing machines. Okay, so now this is the first cleaning machine. It used to remove some impurities. First cleaning, and this is the second cleaning, washing machine. Yeah, we call it paddle washer. It can wash cassava clean, and you see there are many paddles, and when the machine working, the paddles will move cassava tubers forward. Yeah, here is the output. So now the washing or the cleaning part finish. Next, with the belt conveyor transport, will enter the peeling machine, cassava peeler machine. Yeah, peeling machine to remove the cassava layers. Yeah, like the video shows. After the peeling machine, next is to crush cassava, or we call it grinding cassava or crush cassava. In the video, you see there has two grating machines, or we also can regard as a two-stage grating machine, because cassava tubers are long and big, so we will match the two-stage grating machines, and then to grate cassava completely. So you see, the first is to cut cassava to small pieces. Yeah, this is cutting, you see, to cut cassava to small pieces, and then next enter the rasper machine to grate cassava completely. So now the grating part finish, you can get the cassava slurry, or we call it cassava milk. And after the grating, and next is the descending. It used to remove the sand, because cassava tubers are irregular. So in the washing, after the washing, we can't ensure you clean the cassava tubers 100%. So this descending was used to remove the sand, remove some fine sand, and this is also an important step to protect the final flour quality, to improve final flour quality. Yeah. So like this is a descender by the rotary. When this machine working by the rotary to separate sand and cassava slurry. So after the descending, next is to remove the moisture. You can see now the pump squeeze the cassava slurry to this dewatering machine, remove the moisture. This one we called the filter press machine. Okay, for such complete processing line, our machine costs from $60,000 to $1 million. our small scale for the flour line, the small scale about 20 tons cassava tubers per day. 20 tons cassava tubers per day. So you can reference, but of course, if you just the beginner, you don't need to choose the full machine. Maybe you can choose the part of machines, and then to dry flour by sunlight. Then you can reduce the cost. Yes, and to the beginner, and maybe in future you can add more machines to large your quantity. Okay, so let's go on. Yeah. So if you have any problem in the live streaming, you can message me. Yes. Okay, so let's go on. Check the dewatering machine. So now you see after the dewatering, the cassava will become the cassava cake. Yes, cassava cake, like be squeezed to remove the moisture. After this, after the dewatering machine, the moisture content about 38%. And now next, this is grinding or grate the cassava cake again. Then enter the dryer, dry cassava flour. So this is the flash dryer. In the video you see, this is the flash dryer. The wet flour will do the heat exchange. They do heat exchange with the hot air in the dryer tube. In the dryer tube, yes, you see, they do heat exchange in the dryer tube, and then finally you can get the dry flour. So this is the flash dryer. Here is the ore. Here is the ore storage bin. Okay, so pay attention to here, and in here you can see the dryer, second dryer, because just now we already checked, already passed the first dryer. So now this is the second dryer. Why we will design the two-stage dryer machines? Because sometimes in big capacity cassava flour processing, as we all know, the cassava after the grating, there will has the fine fibers also, right? So when you dry, the first stage drying, we can find maybe the temperature, and the moisture. The moisture is not the moisture. Maybe some customers they want the lower moisture, maybe the 10%. So in this, we will design the two-stage drying to ensure final flour moisture. And of course, it's for the big capacity processing line. So this is the second dryer machine, second drying. Also do the hot air and the flour, they do heat exchange in such tubes. So now finish the drying finish. This is the sieve, vibration sieve. It's used to separate big and small particles, and finally you can get the fine flour. After the sieving, this is the package. To automatic package. And for some big particles, will output from here, you see, from another output, and then to enter the fine milling machine to mill again. Then you can get the fine flour finally. So this is the complete processing steps, and this is our control room. You can check the machine running situation from the computers in the control room, And if your machine matches the PLC system, it also can check the machine running from the computer. So now this is our standard and complete cassava flour processing. Okay, let's check again. You see, for such a complete factory, not only the machine workshop, they also have the storage area, some office building, yes, like the complete factory. So if you want to set up or a flour plant also, you can tell us your capacity, and our manager can match the suitable machine for you and to give you the factory size. Is that you can reference and to start build the factory. Okay, so now let's continue. Yeah, the forklift move cassava tubers to the feeding hopper, and then with the belt conveyor transport cassava to the cleaning machine. This is cleaning machine, and then this, after the cleaning machine just do some simple clean, because we know when cassava harvested from farm, they are very dirty, and maybe we'll mix up some sand and the grass. So
有买家进入直播间了。
Yes, welcome everyone. Yes, now our live streaming shows the cassava processing machines, cassava flour processing. So after the first clean, then enter the second washing machine to clean or wash again, the pedal washing. Pedals move cassava from the input to the output. You see, and you see inside the pedal washing machine, there has some holes in the bottom. Bottom have some holes, and the holes will collect the sand. Yes. And in the pedal washing machine running, when few minutes later, maybe 5 minutes, then you can open the bottom valve to release some dirty water, and then add some clean water to wash cassava. Continuously. So after the washing, next is to peeling. Yes, remove the layers. Okay, so you'll see this is our currently the peeling machine. We call it sand roller peeler, because on the roller surface there has the sandpaper on the surface. When sandpaper meet water, it will have strong friction. Then it can to high-speed rotary to remove the cassava layers. And in the middle, there has a screw. This screw will transport cassava from the input to the output. So now, peeling finish. After the peeling, next is grinding, or we call it crushing or grinding. In this video, you see there has two grinding machine, or we get a two-stage grinding machine. The one is to cut cassava to small pieces, because cassava tubers are long and big. So, in order to complete great cassava, we match the two-stage grinding machine. First is to cutting cassava to small pieces, and then enter the rasper machine, to grate or crush cassava completely. So now you see after the crushing, there already is the cassava milk, or we call it cassava slurry or cassava milk. So next step is descending. because cassava tubers, they are long and irregular. So in order to improve final flour quality, we will add such descending to remove the fine sand, because in washing, maybe you can't ensure you clean cassava 100%. So we design such descending step to improve final cassava flour quality. This is descending. Okay, so after the descending, descending, the pump will squeeze the cassava slurry to the dewatering, or we call dehydrator, like this one, to remove the moisture. This machine we called filter press, frame filter press machine. It won't work. It to squeeze cassava to the cassava cake and to remove the moisture. After the dewatering, the moisture content about 38% to 40%. So you see, after the squeeze, like the cassava cake. And next, to grate the cassava cake again and to enter the drying machine. After the grating, then it's easy to dry. Yes. So this is the dryer. The hot air will enter from here to the inside tube, and the flour will enter the dryer from here, and then the flour and hot air they do heat exchange in the drying tube, then finally can get dry flour. So now finish the first stage drying. Pay attention, this is the second stage drying. We match the two-stage drying machine in order to ensure the final flour moisture content. And it's normally designed in the big capacity. So this is the second drying. After dryer, next is sieving to separate big and small particles. Sieving separate big and small particles, and the fine flour will be packaged by the automatic package machine. And for the big particle flour will output from here, and then milling by miller. Fine mill machine, yes, milling by fine mill machine again, and then transport to the grating machine again. And so this is our control room. There has the machine control cabinet and some computers. You can check the machine working situation on computers. Okay, so this is the complete cassava flour processing. Okay, so now let's check some machine details. Then you can have a better understanding about our machines. Okay, so let's check this one. The first machine details. The first machine, and we call it the feeding hopper. It used to storage cassava tubers in short time or shortly. Actually in this feeding hopper, in the bottom there has our vibration device. I can show you by this video. You can check the feeding hopper, the details design. You check that in the bottom there has shaking. When the feeding hopper gets cassava tubers, it will be shaking, and then to put cassava on the belt conveyor regular. Yes. So this is a details design. And the vibration device, the first it's to prevent material to block the belt, and it also can put cassava tubers regular on the belt conveyor. Then it's good to the next processing. And this is our belt conveyor. Belt conveyor will use to transport cassava and between the two machines. Do the connection. Yes. So you can check the belt, the details. The belt shape. We use the herringbone belt. It has a strong friction, and then when it transports cassava not easy to drop down. After the belt conveyor, next is the dry sieve. It's used to remove the dirty, remove the sand, or remove some mud on the cassava surface. The dry sieve, the inter structure, there has some spiral, and the spiral will have the strong friction to remove the cassava surface impurity. And for this, you can check when this machine working, it has the two gears. They work together to make the machine balance by the rotary, and to clean the cassava. So after the dry sieve, after the first cleaning machine, next is to wash cassava again, like such the pedal washing machine. Okay, sorry. Okay, so let's go on. Now I show you the cassava, the pedal washing machine. It's used to wash cassava. The pedal washing machine as the second stage to clean cassava, remove the mud, remove the peels. So okay, so now the washing machine finish. Next is to peeling. Next to remove the layers. So this is the cassava peeler. In this machine now we use the sand roller design. Sand roller, you see the blue words, sand roller design. It has strong friction and can remove the cassava layers completely. And in the machine middle, there has a spray, or there has a screw. It can transport cassava from the input to the output. In the peeling machine bottom, there has the residue, or we call it the layer collecting device. Then to keep the workshop clean. So now finish the peeling part. Finish. Next to crush or grinding machine. So this is the first grating machine. This is the first grating machine. We call it the cutting machine. It used to cut cassava to small pieces. Cut cassava to small to 5 centimeters pieces, and then use the second grating machine to crush or to grating cassava completely. In this cutting machine, you can check the diamond. Diamond is very sharp, and we call the blade shape like a diamond. So we call the diamond blades. It can use long time and very sharp. And the blade material is the same with the cooker. Same with our knife. Yes, hook and knife. You can use long time. So even if there has some broken on the blade's surface, it's okay. It still can use, and it will not influence the machine running. So after the cutting, next is rasper. It used to grate cassava completely. You can get the cassava slurry. Finally, you can get the cassava slurry. And the cutting machine and the rasper is the most advanced technology in the market, especially in some cassava starch processing. In big capacity, it's better to use the cutting and the rasper machine, because then you can extract starch as much as possible. So this is the rasper machine, and the rasper machine, the details. And it uses the Sweden SKF bearing and the Germany belt, and also can use long time. And originally, such rasper processing was we learned from the Europe technology. Yes, so now in the complete processing line, we match the rasper machine, cutting and rasper, and of course. In the rasper machine, on the rasper there has a magnet device. It can remove the metal, remove some metal mixing, or maybe remove the metal enter the rasper. So the magnet device, you can regard it as the protect the cassava rasper, protect the rasper blades. Okay, so this is the rasper machine. The rasper, the grating rate, it can be 96%. Yes, so this is the most advanced technology in the market, and same with the Europe technology. So after the crushing, Next is to descender, or we call it descending. It used to remove some fine sand and to improve final flower quality. Okay, so check this one. This is a dewatering machine. We call it filter press. Frame filter press machine to remove the moisture by squeeze the moisture, and then you can get the wet flower. The moisture after the dewatering machine, the moisture content about 38% to 40%. So after dewatering, next is drying. Yes, like this, our flash dryer. The firstly, you need to pay attention to the flash dryer's design. We use the negative pressure in the whole system, which means we put the fan in the bottom. That means the drying tube inside the pressure is lower than the outside. So this design can avoid the flower leaking, because the inside the pressure is lower than the outside. So it will not have the leaking phenomenon. This is the first point. And then the second point, the whole material uses the stainless steel material. And in some big processing line, customer can use the steam boiler or the hot stove by customer's choice. Yes, both okay. And engineer will match according your requirement. So this is the flash dryer. And after the drying, next is to sieving. Separate big and small particles. By this sieving machine. On the sieving machine, there has 10-stage sieving. That means you need, when the flower enters the sieving machine, it need to pass 10 sieve layers, and finally to get the high quality flower. After the sieving, next to do package, like such the automatic package machine. Normally, for such automatic package machine, there needs the 2 workers, 2 operators to do the moving or other the sieving work. So now, a complete cassava flower processing already finished. Here are some relative facilities. This is the control cabinet in the complete processing line. We'll match the control cabinet. Include some MCC or PLC. If customer have the requirement on the full automatic, or if they want to check or control the machine running, maybe in the workshop, maybe in the office, or maybe in another place, so they require or higher technology. Normally we advise they choose the PLC system, and then they can control the machine running, or they can check the machine running situation, machine running details from the computer. So this is our PLC system. On the computer, check the dryer, how the dryer working, and how much flower input, how many flower output, and the temperature, yes, and the flow speed, yes. So these are some project cases we finished in Africa, and this one is in Tanzania, or cassava flower processing a cassava flour processing line. So you see this is a very big cassava factory. Yeah, cassava flour processing factory. This one is invested by the Europe company. And we did in 2019. Our engineer and our people stayed here 3 months to guide installations. And this one is we did in China, or potato starch processing factory. Potato starch factory. This one in Indonesia. This one in Indonesia, a cassava starch factory. This one was we did in Indonesia, or 12 tons input per hour. 12 tons input per hour. So let's go on. This one in Nigeria. This one was our cassava starch project we did in Nigeria. Cassava starch. And this one in China. Yes, sweet potato starch. Yeah, so this here there are some project cases we finished in China, in Africa, and the East South Africa. So this is all complete and include how the cassava flour processing, how to process cassava flour from the fresh cassava tubers, and I show you about our machine details. If you are also interested to set up such line in your local, well, welcome getting your inquiry. You can visit our office, and now we have our branch office in Nigeria. Yes, our branch office in Nigeria, and now my colleague in Nigeria. So if you want to visit our branch office, it's okay. Yes, you can contact us and tell us what kind of machine you need. Then our product manager will recommend a suitable machine for you. Or if you have any problem about our machines, we welcome getting your inquiry. And now in our company, for the cassava machine, not only the cassava flour, we also have the gari machines, the cassava starch machines, cassava chips machines, and also have the starch machine, sweet potato starch machines. So if you are interested any kind of machine, cassava machine, you can contact us. And of course, if you are interested, maybe our other subsidiary, our other branch company, maybe the oil machine and some recycling and environmental machines, yes, welcome you visit our office. So next, let us check the video again. In the video playing, if you have any problem about our company or about our machines, you can message me. This is the 3D video for the complete cassava flour processing. From the washing, peeling, grinding, and then to dewatering, the drying, sieving, package. Yes, all complete. and full automatic processing lines. For such lines, now our capacity we can do from 1 ton per hour input to the 40 tons cassava input per hour. And now we have some machines will deliver it to Congo, to Nigeria. Yes, the machine is still manufacturing in our factory. If you interested in our machine, you can contact us. The first cleaning machine we called dry sieve machines. And this is the second washing machine, pedal washing machine. Pedal washing machine to wash cassava tubers again. So now the washing finish. Next is to peeling. Remove the layers. This is the rasper, grating part. This one is descending. Remove the sand to protect the final cassava flour quality. After the descending, next to remove the moisture by this frame filter press machine. This machine to squeeze cassava cake, then to remove the moisture. After this, the moisture content about 38% to 40%. After this is a grater machine. Grater and then enter the dryer. This is the dryer. The wet flour and the dryer, they do heat exchange in the drying tube. After the drying, then you can get the dry flour. And now here, this is the second drying. Second drying. This design, in order to ensure final flour moisture content, get lower moisture. And this design will normally designed in the big capacity. big capacity. So after the drying, next is sieving. Separate big and small particles by such sieving machine. 10-stage sieving. And the fine flour will be packaged. And the big particles flour will output from here, and then by milling machine, mill again. This is the control room, machine control cabinet, and in this, on the computer, you can check the machine, how the machine is running. Yeah, so not only the cassava flour machine, if you want to learn the other cassava processing machine like the Gary, cassava starch, cassava chips machines, you can contact us. Our project manager will recommend for you, and of course welcome you visit China. Welcome you visit China. Yes. So if you have any problem, you can contact us. Or if you are interested to set up one in your local, yes, we'll welcome you visit China. And you can visit our factory and to check our machines. And we also have our branch office in Nigeria. So you can visit our Nigeria branch also. My colleague in Nigeria now. So yeah, if you have any questions or if you are interested to set up a line in your local, we are welcome getting your inquiry. And welcome you visit China.